this is Freckles. And Allen's Freckles. And what it looks like is chocolate with sugar sprinkle things on it. It says chalk buds with hundreds and thousands. Oh, you know what? I think we've got candy like this. I can't think what they were called. So these are little chocolates with little, I'm guessing, sugar candy sprinkles on them. And that was crunchy. That's good chocolate. It's a milk chocolate, but it's really mild. I don't know if you could hear that crunch on those sprinkles, but man, that was intense. Oh, I like these. Chocolate buttons with hundreds and thousands on top are sprinkles. These are good. I want to sit here and eat these all right now. All right. So these are, I don't know how to say that. We're going to say Fina Superior Licorice Company Milk Chocolate Bullets. Made in Australia, no artificial colors or flavors. Mouth-watering licorice bullets coated in a smooth milk chocolate. Licorice is made with, what is it, anise seed. It's very bitter and very knife resistant. What your candy bullets are bullet resistant, Teflon coated. So I may not like these. Okay, hang on. Ali smells chocolate. Open up. Grab a couple of these so you can see what they look like. So they look like chocolate suppositories. Maybe chocolate pills, but they look more like little glycerin suppositories. And I can smell chocolate, but there's just a faint odor of licorice. So one of these fuckers was mismanufactured. The licorice is uncovered, and so I can smell it. But we're gonna bite the bullet, as Buff said. That's really chewy. So I've gone through the chocolate. Chocolate's good. 6 or 7 on the chocolate scale. Chocolate's all gone. So all I've got is a big hard chewy piece of black licorice now. You would get some licorice flavor, but it wasn't strong. It wasn't overpowering. It wasn't bitter. It wasn't terrible. I could eat those. So as a chocolate, it's not really much in the way of a chocolate. It's not really much in the way of a licorice. The chocolate, as far as a chocolate candy goes, I give it a 6. As far as a candy, oh man, I'm gonna go 5, but only because I actually could have used a little more licorice flavor. The chocolate was good, but once it was gone, the licorice was so mild, and that's not a complaint. That's not a complaint at all. But it actually could have been a little bit stronger, and I would have been totally fine. Allen's Black Cats. Same black cats, less plastic. I mean, how much plastic do they put in them? I mean, it is candy, right? One for the licorice lovers. This is one black cat you'll want to cross paths with. Aniseed flavor. Pull a few out so we can show. They are, in fact, small black cats. And they are definitely licorice scent. The anise scent. They're gummies. They're squishy. The only flavor in them is licorice, and it's a bit stronger, and they are not very sweet. which I kind of expected because we sweeten our food so much. It's glucose syrup, cane sugar. So ours would probably say corn syrup and cane sugar, or no cane sugar at all. That was strong. We're gonna go for the Twisties chicken. Oh, okay. So these look like, come out here. I cleaned my tablecloth just so I could do this if I needed to. So these look like Cheetos, are what we have here for Cheetos. They're a little washed out on the camera. They are not white. In fact, they are closer to like a yellow. No, just too much light. But they are yellow, just like the package. And they look like Cheetos. And they smell like chicken and a biscuit. No. Oh, these are good. I like these. Oh. I'm not going to eat them all right now. I'm not going to eat them all right now. I'm not going to eat them all right now. I'm not going to eat them all. No. So, for those of us in the States, if you've ever had chicken and a biscuit, which are crackers, or they're kind of like saltines that just have chicken broth, chicken flavoring, and some urban seasoning in them. These would be like chicken and a biscuit flavored Cheetos. And I love chicken and a biscuit. And some people are going to hate this. Sorry. One of my favorite things to put on chicken and a biscuit, because they are so bad, they're good, is Cheese Whiz. And if you don't know what Cheese Whiz is, it is processed cheese food product in a dispensing can along with an aerosol, a pressurized aerosol, so that when you press the button, semi-liquid cheese food product comes out the nozzle. And those would be really good with like a Velveeta cheese dip, because those are better than chicken and a biscuit, and so they deserve a better processed cheese food than Cheese Whiz. Here, but there's so much here. God, are there 100 things here, Archangel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's probably 20 or 30, at least 20 or 30 things here. And I didn't realize it, but the chocolates and the licorices and stuff like that, that's the weight. That's the big weight. Do I like cherries? That depends. Are you trying to find somebody for me to marry, or are you speaking of the fruit? Cherry ripe strawberry bar twin pack. You know, in case you got twins along for the ride. I'm guessing it involves chocolate and cherries. I want more of those chicken twists. I like those. I'm cheating though, because I'm doing this when I'm vaguely hungry, so probably everything's gonna taste better. Okay, so here, I should open this up. Okay, so what we've got is a block of chocolate. Oh, I bet this is gonna be like a cherry mash, and I'm trying to kind of break it in half. There's a lot here to munch on, so I don't want to go crazy. And it's got like, yeah, it looks like cherry mash in the middle. Or ground meat. Not Soylent Green, but, you know. And we'll give it a shot. There it goes. That is the mildest chocolate flavor I've ever had on a piece of candy or candy bar. And so I was eating it, and I was just getting a flavor, just a flavor. It was like sweet, a little sweet, almost chocolate, almost cherry. And then as you chew it, and the tiny bit of cherry and chocolate go away, then it's just coconut, coconut, which I genuinely like. So it's I would say this is almost the same as a cherry. If you're in the United States, I don't know if they have them elsewhere, but there's a thing you can get with the candy bars. It's kind of an old-fashioned thing, but it's called cherry mash. Very similar to this. So just a tiny bit of chocolate and just a little bit of a fruit flavor. It's almost hard to tell if it's even cherry. And then coconut. It's got to be coconut. It is coconut, isn't it? Dark chocolate. Okay, so that's why it's not overpoweringly sweet. It's dark chocolate. Cherries and coconut in old gold dark chocolate. That's good. I like that. And to be honest, I don't like cherry mash. Also, I forgot something. I'm going to go back real quick. Twisty's chicken. Obviously, we're not rating it as a chocolate, but as a snack. We're going to go 8 on that. We're going to go 8 on that. That is amazing. The cherry ripe is not like massively anything other than pleasant. Oh, it's a Cadbury. It's a light candy bar, not like low fat or low sugar. Just it's really light. It's not overpowering at all, and it's deceptive because I could sit here and eat the whole package and not feel like I've eaten a ton of sugar or a ton of candy bar. And I really like that. So for chocolate, chocolate's a 7, but the candy bar as a candy bar, even though it's really mild, I'm going to give that an 8 because I really like that. I could eat that all the time. Here's the peppermint crisp. Nestle. I am familiar with that brand. Good to talk in Australia. 1-800 blah 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 blah. You have weird phone numbers. It says confectionery. Store cool and dry. For best before, look under flap. Boy, you guys hear that car go by? I'm guessing that was about 50 and a 30. At least. I don't see anything else on here. Just peppermint crisp. I'm okay with peppermint. I'm not a big mint fan, but I can do some peppermint. See, Archangel and I discussed this a little bit prior to this. And, you know, the only thing out of this whole mess that I've hated so far was the Mr. Beast candy bars. Ooh, okay, let's flip that over. It looks like Christmas candy. So, chocolate, it's a light color. I'm guessing it's another light milk chocolate. And it's got like crystal green in it. Where is it? Where's the camera? Like a crystal green in the middle. It looks like rock candy. It's an interesting texture. I'll let you describe after the first bite. Okay, so I got a hair on it. Or maybe it's an Australian hair. Maybe it's kangaroo fur. I get to eat kangaroo fur. Oh, it's hard as hell. Oh, okay. So right off the bat, First of all, now I've got candy stuck in my teeth. It tastes like a really good peppermint candy. Peppermint mint, peppermint candy. Really hard and crunchy in the middle. The chocolate is soft. It's got a really strong, astringent flavor, but it's a good flavor. And I almost can't taste the chocolate, but the chocolate tastes pretty good. Let me try just a little bit of the chocolate on its own, because that peppermint is strong. Chocolate's really mild, very creamy. It's a milk chocolate. So again, not being a huge fan of mint in general, I could occasionally eat that. I like thin mint wafers, thin mint cookies, and I like the little chocolate mints, the little Andes mints. That chocolate is better, way better than ours. Why the fuck Nestle and the rest of them just don't sell the same chocolate everywhere and just sell the same good chocolate everywhere? I don't know. That is, like I said, remember, 9 or 10 is going to be like top tier, world class. 7 and 8 is going to be like love it. And the only reason this isn't getting like a 7 is because I'm just not a huge fan of peppermint. For somebody who likes peppermint, this is an easy 8. It's really good. For me, it's going to probably be about a 6, maybe a 7. But for somebody who wants to try it, if you like mint, if you like peppermint especially, that's an 8 at least. That's good. That's good. That's good stuff. Right there. Will be very chewy. Chewy though, or summer log. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get some Ziploc bags and seal some stuff back up. So, like a lot of traditional candies, remember I said earlier that a lot of this, the way that the companies are packaging them, they look like grandpa candy. Like the summer roll here reminds me of a pecan log roll. Nobody eats those anymore unless they're 80. But I'm just saying that they look like old-fashioned candies. They probably aren't, and it's probably just they package differently in Australia. That's fine. This looks kind of like a mostly smooth turd. I'm not going to lie. It doesn't look appetizing. So it is crunchy on the inside. Where did my camera go? Uh-oh. I couldn't just break a little piece off, but it's got like a kind of a crunchy little middle. It's not the nougat I expected. I can see some, looks like peanut or honey in there. It's chewier than I thought. Oh, it's not hard at all. That's what she said. The chocolate's really good. It's sweet, it's creamy and mild, and there's the honey. Very old-fashioned. I'm almost getting a little coconut in there too, though. Lightly roasted peanuts and coconut, and honey nougat coated in milk chocolate. Oh man, I like that. The chocolate is a 6 on the chocolate scale. It's very good. No, the chocolate's a 7. 6 or 7. It's thereabouts. The candy, though, that's an 8. I like that. So this is the one that I said looks a little, kind of reminds me of pecan log roll. Yeah. I'm really happy because the webcam's focusing properly tonight. So I need to open these the other direction so you can see the package and the candy. Just open it right down the front. Maybe. We're going to cut this again. So, oh, it's falling apart. So it doesn't look bad. It's a little darker color chocolate, and it looks like it's got some coconut flakes on the outside, maybe. And it is, that was crunchy. That felt crunchy, but it's not. That looks like the same nougat from the other one. And so, they're a little crunchier. Chocolate, really mild, about a 6. Not as sweet, a little darker. The nougat, definitely some coconut in there. I think I like the honey log better, but I like the coconut on the outside of the second one. So that's the picnic bar. See now, in the United States, there's a selection of Cadbury products in the candy bar aisle, like the actual aisle, like at a Walmart or the grocery store. They have a section in the chocolates that's just Cadbury. Cadbury's not cheap. I mean, nothing is. Even a Hershey bar, a regular standard small Hershey bar, oh, probably about yay big. I think it's like $1.50. And then like a similar size Cadbury bar is probably about $3.50. So it's like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You've got to be rich to buy a good candy bar. And I take this out and flip it over. It does look like a turd. It looks very much like a turd. It looks like, I can't think of the candy bar. Am I going to go right in the middle of a peanut, aren't I? No. We got it. Okay. Good sharp knife. Sharp knife. Okay, so here's the bite. Looks like more nougat. Australian nougat in the United States and nougat in Australia are very different beasts, because nougat in the United States is usually like a creamy filling, not a soft, crunchy filling. That's got kind of a rich flavor. Not like meat, but kind of meaty texture. A little chewy. Chocolate's good. Chocolate's a 5 or 6. Peanut and the nougat. That, honestly, that tastes like a Snicker bar without the, no, it does. It tastes just like a Snicker bar if a Snicker bar was really good. The Wagon Wheels are not, so that's a brand I've never heard of. Legendary since 1962. Oh, I failed the opening. I just ripped it. You bitch. I'm trying to open them up so I can fold them up and close them later. Oh, it's a little broken. I want them over. Turn over. I want the pretty side up of the package, but I also want the food up the other direction so you can see what the food looks like. Okay, so it looks like a chocolate cookie that somebody's already nibbled the edges of. That's probably on the shipping, not on the manufacturing. So we're just gonna take a piece off here. This is really soft. Chocolate, powdery something. Oh, and I think the jam, it's not a lot. Okay, so you can see, hold it up there, get the angle right. So it's chocolate, like thin cookie layer, a thinner marshmallow layer, and an even thinner jam layer, which is almost not there. And doesn't surprise me. That's something that they do in the United States in a lot of like bakeries and cookie stores, where if you have something that's fruit filled, it's the smallest amount of filling possible to be able to call it a apple fritter or an apple turnover or a cherry turnover. Oh my. Really? What? What is that flavor? Not super crunchy. It's a soft cookie, easy to eat. Grandma and Grandpa could eat it with or without their teeth. What is that? A little chocolate, a little cookie, the marshmallow. Marshmallow is the most overpowering flavor in it, but it's not. It's like, what is with the marshmallow? I've had homemade marshmallows. I know what homemade marshmallows taste like. But like, if I were to eat just a marshmallow, like I go to the store and buy to put in hot chocolate, if I were to eat a marshmallow here and then eat this marshmallow flavor, I would say that this is real marshmallow, and the marshmallow from our store would be like a marshmallow flavored artificial marshmallow. That wouldn't be right, because it's still a marshmallow. That has, I don't even know how to describe that. And compared to everything else, considered very sweet. Compared to everything else I've had so far, that is not very sweet, but definitely sweeter than just about everything. I'm trying to find a little piece of this. It's got a little bit more of the jam. You said it's raspberry. That is, I can't tell you what the chocolate rates, because I almost can't taste the chocolate. I'm gonna go with 5, better than most of the shit that I get here. But I can't taste it well enough to tell if it's really strong. I don't even know if I can get some. There's some chocolate on the inside of the package. Maybe I can get some of that and just try some of the chocolate. Yeah, that's a 5 chocolate. That's a 5 chocolate. The cookie? I don't know. It's okay. Would I eat it again? Yes. Could I sit here and eat the whole cookie in one setting? It's surprisingly sweet. And it's a lingering sweet. I think I would split this with a friend. I would eat it again, but I would split this with a friend. I don't think I would necessarily. I could definitely eat the whole thing in one sitting, but I don't think I would want to. I like it. I really do. I'm going to give it a 6 overall, but I do really like it. That's good. Holly Waffle Bites. Crunch. Milk chocolate and wafer coated marshmallows. These look like malted milk balls. I don't know if you guys have those in Australia or not, but it's something that a lot of people liked when I was a kid. They were really well known at the theaters. They were like chocolate covered raisins at theaters, malted milk balls, and they're literally just little brown chocolate, probably not salty balls. Also, I've got some new redeems in my points. If you get bored, just don't use the touch the grass, because I've got all my cameras otherwise engaged. So it just looks like a chocolate ball, chocolate wafer marshmallow. Fuck. That's good. Oh, that's really good. That's got the wafers in it. What? Sugar's sweet, or not the sugar. The chocolate in that one is sweet. The marshmallow is very sweet. That's probably, in my opinion, as sweet as the wagon wheel. I'm gonna eat another one. Oh, cut them in half. Shit. Okay. Yep. If I can. I feel a little guilty cutting balls in half. I'm drooling. They don't cut very well. No, they don't. They don't cut very well at all. A nice squeeze. I am drooling. So, when they were round, chocolate and marshmallow, and then just a little bit of wafer in the middle. That wafer has got crazy flavor on it. I'm gonna put that half back. Now those are just as sweet as the wagon wheels. I like those. Those are good. Those are really good. I wish we knew somebody who streamed who was closer to me, and either I could go visit them or they could come visit me and they could try these and get their opinions. Because these, oh man, I'm gonna die eating this stuff. I'm gonna die happy, but I'm gonna die. Oh man, that is, I gotta take a sweet break. So let me drink some more Mountain Dew. Snakes alive. Alan, snakes alive. Are these red snakes? Since the others were red frogs. Different colors. Oh, scary. I'm gonna get a green one. Are the green ones actually snake flavored? Oh man, these are big. They're big, and it's actually shaped like a snake. I think we're gonna just gonna eat his head. We're gonna eat his head. Get some head. And green is, I'm thinking apple flavor. No. It's a citrus flavor. Is it lime? Oh, there's a key. There's a key on the back. It's lemon. I would have guessed lime. That's not bad. That's really mellow. It's got strawberry, blackberry, pineapple, lemon, and apricot. Pineapple stuff is hard to do. I think everybody gets pineapple wrong, so we're going to take a little piece of pineapple. And pineapple is... It actually tastes like pineapple. It actually fucking tastes like pineapple. What the hell? Pineapple flavored candy in the United States tastes like a flavor. It doesn't taste like pineapple. It tastes like somebody who creates flavors in a lab and somebody described pineapple to them very well, but they just described it to him. So they're really mild flavors again. They're not really strong. They're not overpowering. Most are you just chewing on a gummy, and there's a little flavor there so that you're not just chewing on gelatin or whatever gummies are made out of. But that actually tastes like pineapple. I'm going to give that a 5. I keep forgetting to show. Okay, these are blackcurrant pastilles by Lifesavers. I know that brand. A lot of us do. And they look like... Actually, they kind of look like a little... Well, no, they don't look like a little purple version of that first thing that I tried, but they... I'm guessing these are a gummy type candy. Purple with... my prediction is that sugar on the outside. So... Yeah, nothing in the middle, so we're not going to cut it in half. Ingredients, glucose syrup, sugar, water, starch, humectant, acidity regulator, flavor, natural color, acidity regulator. Contains wheat, may contain milk, egg, soy, peanuts, and tree nuts. That's possible. That's a little softer than the gummies. Oh, that's more like a uh, oh no, that is not a flavor for me at all. That is oh wow, that is a distinct flavor. It's it's not terrible, okay? It's not terrible, but it and I would have finished it, but it's doing something to me. It's not, my palate doesn't like it. Oh, yeah, they're there somewhere. There we go. Oh, that's good. So fruit chocks, which I'm guessing is fruit chocolates. And this has a picture of peaches on it. I kind of hope it actually has some peach or some peach preserves in it. This might be really good. Sugar, dried fruit, dried peaches, dried apricots. Good, I like apricots too. Chocolate, cocoa liqueur. Invert sugar syrup? The fuck is invert sugar syrup? Is that like, it's like the sugar that won't go out and socialize with other sugars? Glazing agents? I've known some glazing agents. You gotta watch out though. Some of them meet you in a hotel room and they're not actually agents, they're just glazing. Contains 55% milk chocolate and 45% fruit center. Okay, I want to try this. This looks good. This looks good. Peachy like these? Wouldn't that be cannibalism? Like I said, it just looks a lot like a malted milk ball or a chocolate covered almond, chocolate covered hazelnut. I mean, chocolate's chocolate. You cover something in chocolate, it's hard to tell. Oh, cut it in half. Let's cut it in half. I forgot my paper towel. Cut it in half. Have a look. All the chocolate's going to come off. Oh, I wish I'd gotten a paper towel again. I'm going to have to clean. Okay. It kind of looks like a malted milk ball. It's a little squished from cutting it. It's fine. Invert sugar syrup, I think, is another name for glucose syrup. Okay. Kind of looks like peanut butter. Let's try it. There's that really, really mild, creamy sweet chocolate. Oh, that is good. That tastes way more like apricot than peach. There's almost like a cream center. That is really good. Oh, that one had more peach flavor in it. Oh, that was really good. I'm going to try that again. That was really good. It tastes like peach. It didn't taste like peach flavoring. I'm going to have to run my mouth through the dishwasher tonight. My dentist is going to love you, Archangel. Okay. The chocolate, 5, maybe 6. I like that chocolate. It's a little sweet, but it is really mild. The peach center, I can taste more apricot than I can peach. which it says dried peaches 9%, dried apricots 7%. But apricots to me have a stronger flavor when they're dried. So whichever one holds the most sugars when it's dried is going to be probably the most stronger one. So I'm guessing that's apricots. But that's good. That is really good. So chocolate is 6. And I'm going to give it a 7 for candy. Cadbury crunchy. So I'm looking forward to this because your Cadbury so far has been really good. And there's the Cadbury. And am I going to peek at the label? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You did tell me about this one. Okay, so this is, if I can read the foil, golden hokey pokey honeycomb coated in Cadbury chocolate. Okay. I hope I'm living up to your expectations, Archangel. I'm really digging this. I think you are, because from our conversations we've had, we enjoy discussing things like this. And of course, something like this, you can't really compare unless you've had it. So this does have a crunchy middle. And this is what I'm guessing is the golden hokey pokey honeycomb. And honeycomb, for anybody watching, because I've had this discussion, it's not like beehive honeycomb. Yeah, anyway, we'll just try it. A very light crunch. It's got a really strong flavor right off the bat. Not specific flavor. Almost nutty. I got the chocolate. Chocolate's super mild. I can barely taste it. And now the honey flavor. Boy, there's just a hint of bitter. Just a hint of something bitter. I think the slightly bitter I'm getting is cocoa butter. That's good. Oh man, I like that. I really like that. That's a 9. My opinion. Not everybody's going to like it the same. I would say most people would go maybe 7 or 8, but I'm going to call that a 9. I like that. Australia's Violet Crumble, bite-sized cubes in milk choc. It's the way it shatters that matters. Okay, so Violet Crumble. It looks kind of like a little square candy bar, or maybe one of those chocolates that you get on Valentine's Day in the heart-shaped boxes and shit like that. So we're gonna. I can't do whole big pieces of everything. This may not work. If this doesn't work, then we'll just eat it. Oh, that kind of worked. Okay. All right. So this is. Oh, this looks a lot like that other one. Little pieces with the crunchy on the inside and the chocolate on the outside. That's another thing I noticed. Your chocolate-covered snacks do not seem to have as much chocolate on the outside, which is absolutely fine. It used to be made by somebody else, but Mintz brought rights to it about a year or so ago. Bought the rights to it. Okay, so we're going to try this. Weird. Oh, that's so weird. That's really good too. That's really good too. Chocolate. I don't know what it is about the chocolate. The chocolate's a 5. It's better than our chocolate. I think I said Hershey's chocolate here in the United States. 3 or 4. So I'll give it a 5. It's better than our chocolate. It's got a texture. I don't know how to describe the texture of the honeycomb on the inside. We have a breakfast cereal called Corn Pops, which I don't know how to describe it either. It's kind of like if you could imagine slightly sweetened popcorn. Like if somebody could just take all the popcorn and take all the kernel and the husk off out of the popcorn, and if you could like not like popped corn, like puffed corn. Yeah, it's got a texture like puffed corn, but it had a flavor to it I can't pin down. There's something else there. Well, it's got a honey flavor, but it's got a corn, sweetened corn. Let me look again. Compound chocolate, which is sugar, vegetable oil, milk solids, and whey powder. Cocoa powders, emulsifiers, honeycomb, liquid sugar, glucose, raising agent, sodium bicarbonate, beef gelatin, and starch. I wonder what that flavor is. And it's not bad. But it's off. It's off. Not quite bitter. So, if I compared the crunchy with the violet crumble, I think I like the crunchy better, but just by a margin. So if the crunchy's a 9, the violet crumble's an 8. So still great. I really like it. I couldn't eat this whole bag. Whatever that flavor is, I can't put a finger on it. I can't finger it. I don't have consent. Whatever that odd little flavor is, it's not bad, but it's distracting. So 8. So fantastic. But the crunchy got a 9. I think I gave the crunchy 9. If I didn't, it gets a 9. Set that. We'll just leave that there for now. So I like the crunchy better. Burger rings, big burger taste. These are, don't have a brand. I don't see a brand. Let's see, Smith Snack Food. Trademark of the PepsiCo group of companies. So technically, it is a Pepsi product. My guess is these are going to be like what we call Funyuns, but instead of onion flavored, they are burger flavored. So these are little bitty Funyuns. Most of our Funyuns, which are probably about the same thing, but just onion flavored, are probably about 2/3 that size, sometimes bigger, sometimes smaller. These are really consistent. These look like big Cheerios. Burger flavored, here we go. What? No, do that again. Very much like Funyuns. Texture, general flavor. There's a little bit of onion flavor and a little bit of tomato flavor. I can sit and eat a whole bag of Funyuns. I don't know if I could sit and eat a whole bag of these. They're different. Definitely some tomato flavor. I like them. But just like, yeah, I like them. So I would put Funyuns as a snack. I mean, I really like them, but as a snack, I would say Funyuns are probably no, Funyuns are a 5. These are going to be like a 4.5. I like them in the same way that I like Funyuns, but I don't like them well enough that I could sit down and eat a whole big bag all at once. Moorish, yeah. I'm not Moorish with these. So we'll lay these out here. Where are they at? So Freddo, chocolate, Caramello Koala, Chomp, and the Cadbury. I got to get through the chocolate because the chocolate's what's hurting me. Okay, this looks just like it's just a solid chocolate. Yep. Break a piece off. And this is not the Cadbury. So let's see. Very firm chocolate. Probably that didn't want it to melt in Australia. Oh, that one is sweeter than the rest. And it's got that weird aftertaste. You know what? It's got to be the cocoa butter, Archangel. Because this has that odd flavor on my tongue. All right, here's the Caramello Koala. Oof, duh. We're gonna have to take a break while I get some food in just a little bit. I've got to, reheat these French fries. Okay. So, oh, that's good. A little bit of caramel, chocolate. This one is Cadbury. Man, I'm about chocolate. You prefer your Freddo and Caramello Koala frozen? I do that with the little mini Reese's peanut butter cups. Overall, chocolate and candy, I'm going to go 6 on that. The Cadbury's is good. The Cadbury's in Australia is good. The Cadbury's here is better than Hershey's, but it's still very sweet. Okay, here's the Chomp Monster Chew Caramel. I promised Archangel I would try these all, and I am going to try them all. But I've got to get past the chocolate. I got to get past the chocolate. Is this a chewy one? This is a chewy one, okay. So, it's another one that looks crunchy in the middle. Oh, it's a mix of crunchy and chewy in the middle. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's it's more like a nougat with a caramel flavor, or maybe nougat with caramel in it. That's nice. Very sweet. Yeah, actually, that was very, very sweet. That Chomp, that's probably the sweetest thing I've had out of the whole bunch. And I'd say it's like Hershey's chocolate or hard candy sweet. Because I said it was mild at first, and it's not. It's a very sweet chocolate. Australia has a lot of chocolate bars. Oh yeah, no, I know. And everybody tries to be different. It's like Coke and Pepsi. Coca-Cola and Pepsi are the same damn thing, but they taste very different. And they're just trying to distinguish themselves, set themselves apart. All right, so here's the Caramello Cadbury's. Oh, that's the first time I've gotten caramel on the blade. That's gonna be a problem. All right, so just a little corner with some caramel in the middle. I'm not gonna lie, this could be as dangerous as doing like a full-on drinking stream. Ooh, that was a very different caramel taste. That was Dairy Milk Caramello Cadbury's. That is Dairy Milk chocolate with caramel, cocoa butter. I think it's the cocoa butter. I think maybe that, whether the glucose syrup might be a flavor, just a little thing in my palate that's off. But everything that I've tasted that tasted not quite right has the cocoa butter in it, which is weird because I thought all chocolate had cocoa butter in it, or that cocoa butter was part of chocolate. I don't remember. That's overall. That's gonna be a 4. That's gonna be right there with a Hershey bar. Don't get me wrong. I'll eat a Hershey bar too, but that just is not. If I was looking for a good chocolate bar, that's not what I would get. Tim Tam biscuits. I should know by now where to set this stuff. So Arnott's Tim Tam original, made with real chocolate. 11 biscuits. It says how many. All right, and this is what the biscuit looks like. We'd probably call that a cookie here, but we're all inclusive. If you want to be called a cookie or a biscuit, fruitcake, we help. We oblige. I don't give a shit. You just let me know. And that's it, cut in half. Or cut the end off of it. It looks like 2 chocolate cookies with chocolate on the outside and chocolate in the middle. Cookies are crispy. Not hard, but crispy. It's more like a chocolate cream in the middle. Oh, and that's so weird because that is the most chocolatey thing I've had all night that isn't just straight chocolate. That is the most chocolatey thing I've had. And it is still super mild. And it is still super pleasant. I'm going to give it a 7, like a really good 7. I'm done with chocolates though. No more chocolates for at least half an hour. No more chocolates right now. Oh my God. Or I'll die. Okay. Archangel, thank you for this. Oh, honeycomb. I can't just let it sit there. Oh yeah, too much chocolate now. Too much sugar. Fuck.